AI is replacing jobs, but what if tuition costs are replacing your chance to learn? Think about it. Everyone's talking about AI automation, layoffs, and the future of work. But there's another silent barrier keeping people from adapting. It's not just the fear of losing a paycheck, it's the cost of getting the education you need to move forward. What if I told you some of the top schools in the world, Harvard, MIT, Tufts, already offer tuition free pathways, and most people don't even know they exist? I'm Imani, your career coach. I'm here to help you stand out above the rest, build the skills that matter in this new AI era, and land your dream job, even in the most competitive, remote first job market we've ever seen. On this channel, you'll get real tips, interview prep strategies, and a few hacks I've picked up that can make a huge difference. Basically, I'm here to walk with you through the process so you don't have to figure it out alone. Before we get started, share this video with a friend who's been stressing about student loans or tuition debt. And remember to hit subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this week's resources. We're stacking strategies day by day, and today might be the one that changes how you see education forever. Now, if you missed Monday's video, we talked about money mindset, why you can't grow when you're stuck in survival mode. And if you didn't catch Tuesday's episode, I showed you grants and stipends that can cover your living costs while you skill up. Make sure you go back and watch those after this video, because today builds on everything we've already covered. Let's start with the reality. Education has become one of the most expensive investments people make in their lifetime. Millions of people are carrying student loans they may never pay off. And here's the problem. When you're already broke or just scraping by, how can you even think about going back to school to learn AI, data science, or coding? Most people just assume it's impossible. They say, college costs too much. They say, I can't take on debt right now. And because of that, they don't even look for alternatives. But here's the truth. Tuition-free education is already here. You just need to know where to look. And to make this easy, I've put all the links in the description below. Let me give you a few examples. Tufts University just announced it will be tuition-free for families earning under $150,000 a year. That's right, one of the most respected universities in the US just eliminated tuition for the majority of middle-class families. Imagine what that means for a student who thought they could never afford to go. Suddenly, the door is wide open. But you don't have to stop at Tufts. Harvard and MIT, two of the most prestigious schools in the world, offer thousands of free courses through edX and OpenCourseWare. AI, data science, business management, programming, it's all there. No tuition, no debt. You can literally sit in your living room and learn from the same professors teaching on campus. And while it may not give you a degree, it gives you knowledge, skills, and credentials you can showcase on your resume. And it's not just Ivy League. Across the country, more and more community colleges are moving to tuition-free models. Some states already guarantee 2 years of community college at no cost if you meet income requirements. That means if you're unemployed, underemployed, or in transition, you may qualify right now. Then there are tech giants stepping in. Google offers career certifications in fields like data analytics, UX design, IT support, and AI-related skills. IBM has its own training programs in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and cloud computing. And here's the kicker. Many states and nonprofits will cover the cost of those certifications, making them free to you. So when people say education is too expensive, I have to challenge that. Expensive compared to what? Compared to staying stuck in a dying industry? Compared to waiting for AI to push you out and not being ready? Or compared to logging on to Harvard's OpenCourseWare and starting a free class today? Here's what I want you to understand. Being broke doesn't mean being powerless. You may not be able to write a check for $40,000 tuition, but you can choose to look for the tuition-free options that are already available. Imagine Alex. He lost his job in hospitality when automation and self-check-in systems reduced staff needs. He doesn't have money to go back to school. But instead of giving up, he finds a free MIT course on data science. He dedicates evenings to learning, and within months, he's applying for entry-level data roles with confidence. That free course became the bridge to a new career. Now, picture Jasmine, a mom working retail while raising 2 kids. She qualifies for her state's tuition-free community college program. She chooses an associate's degree in information systems. 2 years later, she's earning more in one job than she ever did working 2. All without student loans. These aren't fairy tales. They're real outcomes when you combine mindset with opportunity. And tuition-free education is opportunity. But here's the catch. You have to act. These programs don't come knocking on your door. You have to search. You have to apply. You have to raise your hand and say, yes, I want this. If tuition were no barrier, what's the first skill you'd learn? Would it be AI? Would it be coding? Would it be business analytics, project management, or digital marketing? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear what you would choose if the price tag was no longer an excuse. And while you're thinking about that, hit like so more people see this message. Share it with someone drowning in student loan fear. And make sure you're subscribed, because we're only halfway through this week's journey. Tomorrow we're talking about housing and utilities, because let's be honest, free tuition doesn't matter if your rent isn't paid or your lights are about to be cut off. I'm going to show you the programs that help keep your home stable so you can actually take advantage of tuition-free opportunities. AI may be changing industries, but your future isn't locked out. Harvard, MIT, Tufts, Google, IBM, and your own community colleges have already opened the door. All you have to do is step through it. And if you want to dig even deeper into grants, check out Matthew Lesko's YouTube channel. He's been uncovering free money programs for decades. And even though he's eccentric, you'll know him as the guy in the question mark suit. He's living proof that resources are everywhere if you're willing to look. This is Wisdom Wednesday. And wisdom says, stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for debt to define your path. Start learning for free. Start growing. And start preparing for the future you deserve.